IPOB accuses politicians of fueling insecurity in Igbo land. Rivers. Ijaw National Congress warns Ohanaeze against provocative utterances. I will not agree to compromising bare conditions, Sowore tells police. So these and other headlines is what we are going to treat this point in time. So my people, let's go there. There's no time to waste time. Herdsmen allegedly destroy 5 acres rice plantation in Ogun State. They never see anything. When the Biafrans were busy crying, chasing these people out of our ways, they compromised. They joined other people and gang up against the Igbos and Biafrans, thinking that it will not get to them. The Lord is my shepherd. But now everybody don't collect them. The breakfast is ready for every Dick and Harry, every Tom and Jerry. Herdsmen destroy 5 acres rice plantation in Ogun State. They have succeeded in chasing the farmers in their region. Now they have entered Ogun State. That is southwest, from there to south and to southeast. You know the agenda? The agenda is to promote GMO food. These herdsmen have everything to do with international community. Go and mark my word. I've said this before, and this is my second time of repeating this word. This is international conspiracy to promote their GMO foods, or seeds rather, genetic modified organism, that will destroy the natural land that the God gave to the Africans, or rather to Nigerians. Because anytime you bury anything in that land of Zojuria, be rest assured, whether in the rainy season or in dry season, it must surely germinate and produce seeds. The Westerners are not happy about it. The companies producing these GMO foods are not happy about it. They have invested millions and billions of dollars in insecurity, so that farmers will be chased out of their farmlands. Nobody will be go to farm again. With that, you have no other option than to be going to buy all these genetic seeds, planting it within your authority. Will not go far. And when the thing is coming, if you see the size of one tomato, my dear, you can even buy only one tomato and use it to cook one big pot of soup. That is genetic modified organism. That is how they appear. We have a lot of them here in this country where we live. So you decide whether to live long or to cut your life short by buying them, because it is affordable, and also the quantity you might need from it is not even up to buying organic. You might need to buy 1 kilo of tomatoes here, organic one, to cook a 1 full pot of soup or stew rather. But that genetic or modified organism seedlings, or rather the one that have already been planted, half of it, say, for even 2 grams of tomato is enough for you to use for 1 big pot of stew. Very big and very tempting. So, herdsmen, on our way done, On our way done. In this issue of Rivers, National Congress warns Ohanaeze against provocative utterances. Divide them and then rule them. They are back again because the emergence of Azot Ambata as a national, or rather President General of Ohanaeze Ndi Iberibe, is a call for concern. They are back. Very soon, you will see a very big problem will emanate between Ikwere people who say they are not Igbos and the Igbos. My brother, go and mark my word. In fact, I don't have much to say. Let us go straight to the reason why we are here. This message is titled, IPOB accuses politicians, or rather our political idiots in the southeast, of fueling the insecurity in Igbo land. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has retreated its oppositions to all forms of criminality while accusing politicians of orchestrating insecurity in Igbo land to tarnish the group's reputation and derail its mission for self-determination. In a statement on Monday by its media publicity secretary, Iman Powerful, IPOB claimed that certain politicians are collaborating with external forces to discredit the group and its security wing, the Eastern Security Network. According to IPOB, these politicians aim to undermine the group's leader, Ojendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and derail the struggle for Biafra through a United Nations supervised referendum. The mission of these Igbo politicians, driven by envy and jealousy of Ojendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's popularity and global reach, is to collaborate with historic enemies of the Igbo race to destroy IPOB, disband ESN, and compel our leader to abandon his God-given mandate. Their plans will never work, the statement read. IPOB dismissed claims that the ESN was responsible for the wave of insecurity in the region, noting that the escalation of violence began in 2022, 2 years after the ESN was formed. It is idiotic and devoid of logic to attach very incident of criminality or insecurity to ESN. If Eastern Security Network is responsible, why did insecurity not start in 2020 when ESN was created, or in 2012 when IPOB was formed? Only the gullible will believe this state-sponsored demonization propaganda, IPOB stated. Niger News report that the group also alleged that security agencies and politicians have raised and funded criminal elements to infiltrate the radical IPOB's legitimate quest for freedom. They have founded individuals, including persons in Finland, to infiltrate IPOB and ridicule our our genuine movement, the statement added. This is my powerless. What did they call him? This guy, the stupidness in this guy is too much. IPOB reaffirmed its commitment to collaborating with genuine local security outfits to combat the criminals allegedly sponsored by political actors. The same person you people are accusing that it is government that is sponsoring him in Finland. The same person, the same government is trying to extradite him from Finland to Nigeria. Does this statement make sense at all? Does these people ever take before? Maybe the reason from the other side of their body. The group emphasized its dedication to justice, lawfulness, and its ultimate goal of achieving Biafra through a peaceful process. Biafra land will never be conquered by jihadists, and the Igbo race will not be subservient to any interest or group, regardless of the cost, the statement declared. Ijaw National Congress warns Ohaneze Ndi Iberibe against provocative utterances. The Ijaw National Congress, INC, has urged Ohaneze Ndi Iberibe to refrain from provocative statements that could hit up the polity in Rivers State. The National Publicity Secretary of INC Worldwide, Ezenebi Onyekamba, made this call on Monday in a statement in Asaba, Delta State. Onyekamba was reacting to a publication in a section of the media credited to Ohaneze Ndi backing the 2027 lawmakers who defected from the People's Democratic Party to the All Poverty Congress. The attention of the leadership of INC Worldwide has been drawn to an online publication credited to Ohaneze Ndi backing the lawmakers who have forfeited their seats arising from their cross-carpeting to another party. The Joint National Congress therefore advises the Ohanese to concentrate on how to resolve their internal crisis within its organization and leave the politics of Rivers State alone. The INEC ponders with the Ken concerning the recent interest the Ohanese Ndigbo had developed in Rivers State. Okemba stated, "I will not agree to compromising bail conditions," Omoyele Sowore tells Nigerian police. Omoyele Sowore, former presidential candidate of the African Action Congress (AAC), has announced that he has been granted bail following an engagement with the Force Intelligence Department of the Nigerian Police Force in Abuja. The human rights activist, however, declared that he will refuse any bail conditions that he deems compromising to his innocence, dignity, and integrity. In a series of posts on his X handle, Sowore wrote, "The DIG of Federal Investigation Department, Dasuki Galandachi, at the Nigerian Police Force in Abuja, had just informed me that he has instructed his personnel to grant me bail pending the conclusion of the investigation. I have also advised the DIG that in accepting bail, I will not agree to conditions that compromise my innocence, dignity, and integrity. If such unreasonable conditions are imposed, I will choose to remain in detention until I am charged to court. Even then, I know that there is no crime defined or to be investigated. It is just the impunity that has become the hallmark of a Nigerian police hierarchy. I have rejected the bail condition asking me to present a level 17 permanent secretary instead. I have offered to remain in police custody pending when the joke is over with him." Sowore, in an earlier post on X, has stated that he just completed an engagement with a police team from the Force Intelligence Department in Abuja. He, however, went on in the post to accuse the police of planning to detain and take him to Lagos for a kangaroo trial, insisting he is prepared to face any consequences. The human rights activist had earlier arrived at the Force Criminal Intelligence Department in Abuja on Monday at 10 a.m. amid a heavy security presence. Daily Post reported that the police summoned Sowore for questioning over an ongoing investigation involving resistance and obstruction of public officers. Police said the Sowore's name featured prominently in the subject of the investigation, which is said, among others, was intended to cause grievous harms or prevent arrest. Daily Post learned that the Sowore, or rather Summon, followed a video Sowore recorded during an altercation with police officers at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport Access Road in Lagos State. The last but not the least, Herdsmen allegedly destroyed 5 acres rice plantation in Ogun State. A yet-to-be-identified group of herdsmen with a large number of cows have allegedly invaded and destroyed a 5-acre rice plantation belonging to one Okemberu Julius in the Lekpeju Ibaro village, Abeokuta. According to a statement by police spokesperson Omolola Odutola, on Monday, the herdsmen who caused extensive destruction to the crops on noticing that they were observed flee the scene, leaving one of their cows behind. Odutola noted that Julius, the owner of the farmland, reported the incident to the Ilepeju division of the command. In response to the incident, the Commissioner of Police, Lanre Ogunlowo, directed the DPO to convene an emergency meeting with relevant stakeholders, including community leaders and representatives from both the farming and the herding communities. She said, in commendable display of proactive policing, the Ogun State Police Command has successfully averted a potential farmer and herders conflict following an incident involving the destruction of farmland in Lekpeju Ibaro village, Abeokuta. According to one Mr. Okemberu Julius of Favor CDA, Imela Eleba, at approximately 6 p.m., A group of herdsmen with a large number of cows invaded his 5-acre rice plantation and caused extensive destruction to his crops. A security guard employed on the farm documented the incident via video recording as evidence. Upon realizing that they were being observed, the herdsmen fled the scene, taking most of their cows with them. However, one cow was detained in the process. The Commissioner of Police, Lanle Ogunlowori, assured residents of the state that the command was committed to ensuring peace and adequate safety for all citizens, adding that it will continue to engage all parties involved to foster understanding and prevent conflicts. In another development, farmers and herders in Mowe community have resolved a dispute. Odutola disclosed that tension had erupted in the community on Thursday following the killing of 6 cows belonging to the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders of Nigeria, Agege chapter. According to her, one Alhaji Mohammed, the Miyetti Allah chairman and Sadikin Fulani of Abattoir Agege, reported that 6 cows were killed and 1 injured, identifying the Baale of Amo village, Abiodun Oginyemi, as the prime suspect. On the information, the police promptly arrested the suspect, launched an investigation into the matter. Odutola noted that to prevent further escalation, the Commissioner of Police, Lanle Ogunlowo, directed the divisional police officer in Mowe to engage stakeholders and mediate a resolution. She added that during the meeting, both parties agreed to reconcile, pledged to avoid future conflict, and as part of the agreement, the villagers consented to allocate designated grazing areas to the herders from all the way far north to Yoruba land to be given a grazing area from their own land. Not they are buying it, you. Can you imagine this kind of nonsense? Can you ever think it in your mind that these people have any atom of brain in them? How can you imagine this kind of rubbish happening in Yoruba land? In Abeokuta, God of mercy, is this how powerful the foreigners you welcomed in your own country have become? To the extent that when you destroy your farms, all you can do is to call for resolution and then ask the villagers to donate their lands and give to the Fulanis for the interest of peace. That is why you see them going about doing all manner of things that they like, because the government is blocking them, the government is sponsoring them, and the government is aware of their heinous crimes, and they still contend with them, carrying AK-47 to rear cows. Zoo, there was a country. And that's my case. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to this channel for more interesting videos coming your way. I'll be right back, my wonderful mate, Biafran brothers and sisters. K Messiano Omonem.